SaulApeMan, is this the greatest day of your life? I can't wait for the Ape News today. I can't wait for the Ape News. Heli rifle kicking happy out.
Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday Warcraft 3 history was made. Since now, October 12th of 2024 will be remembered as the greatest victory in Pala rifle history. And the man that did it is in this picture. This is Mr. Starbuck. He's from Slovenia and he took this picture after winning versus Happy 3-2 during Bad Boom Classic offline Dubar tournament. How exactly did happen? I will invite you to the trip. Let's start at the beginning. After disappointing results, Mr. Sok decided to give him best versus Soin, but it still wasn't enough. The games were very close and they fought to the last unit. Check out the clip.
Army set up, there's a flank, MK again, 2/3, TC marching forward. Shockwave misses! Great dodge by Sok! This is an engagement as you want it, but the end snare is pinning down the breakers, taking them away immediately. Level 5 on the Farseer, Chain Lightning, it's gotta be! The Shockwave hits a lot better, and the Chain Lightning follow-up. These castles are falling apart, the Mountain King again, in the middle of it all. Sok, this is elimination!
Next series. Upper bracket semi-final was played between Loliet and Hero/120, and ladies and gentlemen, Mr. 120 is in a killer shape, and even Warden strategy wasn't enough on Twisted Meadows versus him.
This is the last step. A little bit of mana, but there's just Coil Nova and that Warden against A-Bombs, man. And with all these denies, 120 is operating on an outstanding level and takes the 1 and the 0 on Twisted Meadows. One Warden map hard countered.
The next series in upper bracket semi-final was played between Fortitude and Starbuck. Fortitude was the favorite, but ladies and gentlemen, Starbuck proved himself that he's on the top level because he almost won, and he bring the crazy creative strategies and his mind games on Lost Temple when he did tier 1 alien with headhunters, then he switched into double racks grants, and then he went tier 2 anyway at the late game to finish the game with a earthquake.
He needs a bit of mana. There we go! 14-minute level 6 Farseer earthquake. So much damage! A game unlike any other!
But Fortitude is strong, and ladies and gentlemen, the series went into decider, and let me tell you, with more luck, Mr. Starbuck would be able to win, but sadly, the luck wasn't on his side, and look at those nasty MK bashes.
What you want? No invis play, no invol play, he's gunning for the cow. There is heal wave, there is potions, my clean feet! Oh, here we go. We have the fight. We go for the Mountain King. There is invis play now. Bash! Oh, stop at the counter X against it. Can you survive? Heal wave again. Bash again. Are you kidding me? The lockout 40. Is there any way to save him now? Stop him in too early. The TC goes down again. Unreal bashes in the fights. What we're gonna do, we're still missing the Demolishers. The Mountain King is level 5. He's hammering away. That Kodo will be gone. The Mountain King is so tanky. Got that heal potion as well. It's down to the Shadow Hunter and the Farseer now. Oh my god. The bashes. Are you kidding me?
So the series was so close that in his opening words in the post-game interview, Mr. Fortitude celebrated with some kind of a war cry.
你最近的感觉怎么样？
痛快，激烈。
First game in the lower bracket quarterfinal was Loliet versus Soin, and you remember the opinions of the community, especially Mr. Grab, about how Night Elf versus Orc is balanced or imbalanced. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a big surprise because Mr. Soin was delivering and he had very nice moves in this game.
Needs a bit of heal self now, but there's a naked keeper! Uh-oh! Loliet! Is it starting again? The hero killed, Soin exploding! Both kills onto the heroes! The Wisp Flood was a little bit too much. Loliet looks dead inside. Speaking of dead, he got a double surround. He got the Shadow Hunter. He got some damage in with the Lightning Shield against all the Huntress. There was another owl. He could have detected him, but there's no control, of course. Hunts all by themselves.
But creativity of Loliet, especially in this base race, put him back a little bit, and he won this particular game with 6 sappers.
He's sappers. All right, we're having fun now. We are having fun now. With Rejuve. Oh my god, he's just taunting now. It's a little bit of regen against the burrow damage. That's 1, that's 2. Stronghold gone. Not even breaking a smile. 6 sappers. 6 sappers. He's blowing up the entire base.
On top of that, this good Loliet... On top of that, this good orc performance interested Mr. Grabby, and it was basically a very, very rare event in Warcraft 3 scene. Mr. Neo from Back to Warcraft co-casted a series with Grabby. Listen to the introduction.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, it does.
Looks like I got a guest, Mr. Grubby. How's it going?
Yo, what's up, Neo? I was just looking at the brand of my nail clippers. What's your brand?
The brand of my nail clippers?
Sorry, atmosphere clash. Yo, can you give me the clean feed? We
Yes.
can watch together.
On it, on it, on it. There you go.
Look like Mr. Grabby has brought a lot of positive energy, and also he was a good talisman because Seo Sowin closed the series 3-1. And ladies and gentlemen, creme de la creme of the yesterday day was the game between Starbuck and Happy. And ladies and gentlemen, this game will be remembered. This game will be remembered across entire Warcraft 3 history for the greatness of Warcraft 3, for a strategy, making strategy point, and for many, many other reasons. And the game started bad for Mr. Starbuck. Immediately, he lost 2 games.
Still black, so that tech is soon to be finishing. Impale, focus, sayonara. Town portal was used before. An Archmage plus Horse bites the dust.
And even we got a Terran Stand game that brought a special meta with MK first versus Dreadlord first. Looks at this action.
Surrounded once more. Is that a Cloak of Shadows? There we go. Walks it off now, but can he kill him with the... Oh, sleep again. Carrion Swarm follow up.
Oh my god, he's TPing here. It's not a double click, he's bottom left. He's gonna try to catch the Mountain King. It's a Carrion Swarm, but Carrion Swarm actually gets absorbed by up to 5 units and will do almost nothing to the units behind it, or nothing. And so there were enough tier 1 units there that stopped the Carrion Swarm from doing any damage to the Mountain King. Nonetheless, many of the small units are getting low. Happy's attack, furious.
But then, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Starbuck being 0-2 versus Happy after being very unlucky versus Fortitude, he decided to go with the flow, he decided to adjust to his opponent, and yes, you can adjust to Happy. Mr. Starbuck proved it, and he proved it with a 1 base aggression, and he started it with the Archmage. Check out the clip.
Definitely a help. Repositions the statue. Lich in trouble. Coil to the rescue.
He kills a Destroyer, actually, by distracting Focus Fire on the Lich. He kills a Destroyer because Happy was fully focusing on saving his Lich. Then the Stormbolt will actually finish off the Lich. It seems like I may have overestimated the value of undead heroes. That's the surround on the Crypt Lord. He does have another coil to try and save it. There is a belt on him. He has got spiked carapace, but if Starbuck closes the surround, that's a bolt! That's a kill!
Oh my god, Starbuck is coming back.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's cover the last game, shall we? So we are in this huge offline tournament in Dubai. We are playing a decider game versus the best undead, the best player in Warcraft 3 history, Mr. Happy. And in this moment, we need to use a special strategy that counter him best. And ladies and gentlemen, Starbuck surprised entire Warcraft 3 universe. By playing this strategy, listen to the emotions that even seeing the Pala Rifle strategy brought to the casters.
But today, he may prove otherwise, and his final build. No way!
No way. Concealed Hill, neutral playground, Pally Rifle.
Wow. And is this some big brain play with, you know, I'm gonna one base play, so you should go back to old meta, DK first, and then I'm gonna mind game that and actually go Pala Rifle? Or is it still just gonna be Crypt Lord?
It should be Crypt Lord. I mean, we've seen more Tet Fiends, but
It's Death Knight.
it is.
I knew it!
What?
I knew it!
Oh my
So-
god!
Great mind games by Starbuck, but was it enough, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Starbuck played a little bit different than usual Pala Rifle play versus Undead, because playing versus one base Undead it's very rare, but Mr. Starbuck made it work with this mid-game aggression. This gave him a huge supply advantage. Look at those beautiful traits.
Without the Blood Mage here to go for this push, the damage output, the stutter stepping is good actually. Now a little bit confused. So many ghouls in the mix and one of them already down. Another coil. That was the last coil.
Whoa.
And Bucky is getting more kills.
Oh my god, that's 4 consecutive surround fails by Happy. Happy is falling apart. He's unthreading at the seam. He's lost several ghouls, killed not a single rifle, and wasted or used all of his coils to try and save ghouls as he could.
There was a lot of great moves in this game. I will cover them in the separate video. But ladies and gentlemen, the game ended in a huge fight. 70 supply for Starbuck, 62 supply for Happy. And ladies and gentlemen, Pala Rifle is scaling late game as well. We had Paladin level 5, we had Gryphons, and Mr. Happy was trying to save himself with Banshee's anti-magic shell. But look how this greatest fight of Warcraft 3 history went.
And the base.
Oh, this is very telling, you know. That first coil that flies desynchronized doesn't get a rifle. Then this first Holy Light Stormbolt gets a kill. Such a strong start for Starbuck, because usually Happy wins most fights in the first second.
True that. Nice play by Starbuck so far, but now the rifles are falling, and every dead rifle is a new skeleton, which is potentially more mana for the Lich. Rifles again in a bit of trouble here, but Starbuck has the way bigger army. Now Scroll of the Beast. He is feeding the destroyers, as you said.
He dodged the Devourer on some of the units. He did a scroll and then an immediate dodge. There's many rifles dying though, and I don't see a lot of units dying for Undead here. He killed the Banshees. Blood Mage dropping real low. Does have invulnerability. Staying cool, is not using it. He's gonna try to use a Holy Light again. He's gonna keep his finger over the invulnerability potion in case he gets silenced. Not happening. Now he's targeting gargoyles. Recognizing gargoyles. Oh, there's the Griffins! He forgot completely about the Griffins, or he kept them away until such time as the Gargs are dead.
The Gargs are dead indeed. Now can he get a hero focus in? The Blood Mage did a wonderful job. He needs another Banish, he needs another Holy Light, and the Griffins are of course on top of that as well. Rifles still on the ground, destroyers are about to fall. Such a neck and neck fight, but a 20-foot lead for Bucky. If he takes out the destroyer, that's a lot! GG! Bucky did it! History in Dubai! He can't believe it himself! He can't believe it himself! Reverse sweep against the Emperor! It feels like an era is over! Happy is dead in Dubai! And Starbuck is alive!
Giga Chad walk. You see that Giga Chad walk? His arms are just a little wider than they need to be.
Yep! This guy
I
feels
get it.
10 meters tall right now.
In his post-game interview, Mr. Starbuck said this.
Understand, yeah. I never want to forget this moment, so that's why I take a picture to, you know, relive the memory.
And this is how we are coming back to this picture. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you understand what really happened there and how big the deal it was. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Starbuck, you won't forget, and we won't forget, the new era in Warcraft 3 has started. It's Mr. Starbuck and Pala Rifle. Ladies and gentlemen, you may ask, Saul, is it really going to change the meta? And yesterday, a lot of players felt inspired. Mr. Smurf, the well-known Polish strong Night Elf, decided to give Pala Rifle a try, and he won versus Hitman. Another player that was trying Pala Rifle is Glare. He's streaming on Twitch, he's an OG Polish Night Elf, and now he's testing Pala Rifle himself. And ladies and gentlemen, I got myself motivated by Mr. Starbuck. And ladies and gentlemen, yesterday it was the best day of my Warcraft 3 life. Because, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, Mr. Starbuck made history and he's such a positive guy. Thank you for that, congratulations. And ladies and gentlemen, I just believe now into Pala Rifle even more than I did. And ladies and gentlemen, I just queued ladder, I met a high MMR Nider. I have never ever in my life beaten an opponent high MMR like that. And because I saw what Starbuck did to Happy, I felt confident. And even though I played with some mistakes, I just believed in Pala Rifle. I even teased a little bit my opponent, but please forgive me because I was very excited. And now I have a challenge to play 5 Pala Rifle solo games every day, just because of Mr. Starbuck motivations. Some are playing Pala Rifle, the other are backtracking their previous opinions about Pala Rifle after Starbuck proving how crazy, how emotional, how exotic, how fun to watch Pala Rifle is. Mr. Neo, from typing messages like that, went to this.
He out-happied Happy. With incredible control, especially with the Pally Rifles. I am a Pally Rifle hater. A little bit is a meme, a little bit is true, but it's so easy to just dumb it down. Like, yeah, of course there's Holy Light there. It's so, like, you shouldn't lose any units. But the splits against the Nova, the way he maneuvered out of range from ghouls, like there was never really that one moment where you think Happy would overwhelm him. Mana management, amazing, which is easy with the Blood Mage later, but it's a bit hard to get him there. He's a fragile being. And it's easy to think that there's a kill or that you need that extra Holy Light now, but it wasn't. Perfect mana management, always got that ready.
With a single word that Mr. Neo said, I do agree, 100%. And ladies and gentlemen, even Mr. Todd joined the memes. If you don't know, Mr. Todd is a little bit like, Pala Rifle is not meta, Pala Rifle is bad. And he was like interacting with me, he was teasing me with there is a special place in hell, book for Pala Rifle users. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Todd, after seeing yesterday, came to Twitch chat of SaulApeMan and said this. Will you forgive me for my past transgressions? I have now seen the light. Ladies and gentlemen, if even Todd is jokingly saying that yes, Pala Rifle can be good, you know that the meta had changed. And ladies and gentlemen, today it can be even a better day for us, because ladies and gentlemen, Starbuck is going to play versus Soin in the lower bracket semi-finals, and this is where he feels that Pala Rifle can be good. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, maybe Soin knows how to counter Pala Rifle, so maybe Mr. Starbuck will go with just Archmage. We will see about that. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited and I hope that he will go to the grand final. And ladies and gentlemen, in the other game is going to be Hero Fortitude, Starbuck in top 4 of Dubai. Go Starbuck, go! And about everything what happened, you will listen to the next episode of ApeNews tomorrow. Thank you for watching and bye bye.